Hey guys, I am back with your angelic reading for the collective. I'm sorry, my hair is a mess. It has a mind of its own, okay? Wednesdays resonate to the color orange, which is why I'm wearing it. Resonates to the planet Mercury, which talks about communication, what you're thinking, your thought processes, okay? And oddly enough, my throat chakra has been bothering me literally like a little bit right before I decided to do this reading. All of a sudden my throat chakra is like acting up, okay? But my channeled messages, okay? While I was in the middle of meditation, I saw a fishing rod cast out into like the middle of the ocean, and I heard "go fish," and I was compelled to recall like my son. I just bought him like this little play aquarium with like fake fish because me and him are not responsible enough to care for real fish right now. So it's just that I have so much. Like I would love a pet, but like I know that I can't be responsible for this pet, and that might also be a message. And then I heard there's more fish in the sea, but some of them are fake. Okay. And then I was thinking about on TikTok, there's this lady, well, all over social media, there's this lady that she went viral because she was on a plane and she got up like right before the plane was about to take off. And she was like, that mother effer right there is not real. I don't know. And she was just like, what she was saying was making no sense, and like she was so spooked, like she actually like saw something like in that person or whatever. I feel, like she was saying something along the lines like, oh, he's like reptilian or something fake or alien. I don't know what she was seeing or saying, but like, something's gonna happen where like for a while your faith in other people, relationships, friendships, like it kind of like diminished, like you had no faith in others. But something's gonna happen where like your faith is gonna be restored in other beings, whether that be reptilians, aliens, like human beings. Your faith is gonna be restored again, okay? And then the message that I got was, be careful of not quickly chasing far-fetched expectations that you skip over exactly what you're looking for in the process. Like something that's going to be right there, like preceding this like heartbreak that you don't see, and you're just going to like be mindful of not skipping over that, because it's exactly what it is that like is there to fill whatever it is that you're looking for. I'm compelled to say fill a void, but like we can we have the power to complete ourselves. It's not gonna end because one person doesn't like us. The world's not gonna end because one person rejected us. Like life goes on, right? There's deaths in everything, but there's also beginnings in the deaths. Okay, this is for the collective for November 8th, 2023. I need 2 more cards. Off the bat, we got an Earth card. And they're in the reverse. Well, some of them are good, some of them are not. Reversals are good, reversals can be bad. Yeah. Wow, yeah. I can see that. Of course, it had to be a love reading or something having to do with a relationship. Clarify this reading further. Ooh, 2 books came out. I mean, 2 books. 2 things came out. Yeah. Nine of Pentacles in the reverse, 10 of Swords in the reverse, and the 7 of Cups undecided. Okay. You're sitting in this energy where you're not being grateful for where you are right now. You're not, like, you're wallowing in the negativity as opposed to the positives. Like, everything that you've worked hard for, you've obtained, but to you, it still doesn't feel like enough. Okay. Whether that be your stability, your security, your finances, your groundedness, something about, like, you, first of all, Nine of Pentacles is a pre-Empress energy. So you're not feeling like you're in pre-Empress energy right now. You feel like you haven't reached that level yet where you're kind of grateful for where you are, or like there's something blocking that perspective or mindset for the moment. Something that maybe like you're mentally or emotionally dealing with, that's putting you in this energy where you don't feel like you've obtained much, or like that everything you've obtained or worked for thus far hasn't amounted to something. Okay. And then you got the Ten of Swords, but in the reverse. Okay. So this lets me know that, like, there's something here that still hasn't ended for you mentally. Okay. It's ended. Okay. Something has definitely ended with the 10. But mentally it hasn't. So something mentally, like, maybe might be replaying in your head over and over again. Oh, maybe should I have ended this? Should I have not? Should I have said this? Should I have not said that? Was this person being deceitful? Was this person not? Like, you toggle back and forth with these extremes, And then you got the Seven of Cups, undecided. You're not seeing the options that you have. Okay. Seven of Cups talks about having many options, talks about having many opportunities, but being able to sift through the cups and, like, kind of more or less like understanding what's for your highest good and what's for not. Okay. Are you sipping water? Are you sipping tea? Are you sipping milk? Are you sipping poison? You're undecided with your options right now. Okay. Bottom of the deck is a Lovers. It could be a past lover. It could be someone that you messed around with. It could be someone that you were in a relationship, someone that you were in an intimate relationship with, or a conversation that you felt where you bared it all. Or a conversation that needs to be had, like a heart-to-heart conversation. You're undecided if someone from your past, like, was a liar or not. Okay, because I can see that with the Ten of Air in the reverse. You're undecided. It's like, like, I've acquired all these things, but I still don't have that missing puzzle piece per se. Okay. And clarifying the Nine of Pentacles is law of attraction. Okay. Financially, you're well off. Financially, you're getting there, or you're like on the way. Okay. But you feel like you're like, either you're losing money, or that you don't have enough money, or you don't have enough stability, or like the ground is giving away from your feet. Okay. You feel like you're not attracting those things that, like, you truly want or desire. And you forget that the universe conspires with you, but they will give you what's for your highest good. Like, you'll ask for something, but you'll get something else in return. Something that will fit in with what you're asking for. With the Ten of Air in the reverse, you got books. Okay. You might be studying on certain things, or like self-reflecting at this time, or like journaling, or like writing down your emotions, or something having to do with like whatever is keeping you mentally stuck in a situation, or maybe something about like you've been writing down like those that last closure thing that you want to tell someone, or like writing down what you want to tell this person if you were to like talk to them, or like if you were to talk to them again or see them, like would you give them this closure? Would you tell them all? Like you're undecided about like how to put that final last nail in the coffin per se. Give me a final card. Look for a sign, yeah, and romance. Yep, it has to do with a romantic situation. Okay. Bottom of the deck, the angel therapy. I forgot to mention. You have visualized success. Yeah, you don't feel like you're, as much as you've acquired like materialistically, you still feel like it doesn't like it's not enough, because you're not attracting the type of person that you want, or you're attracting the opposite, or something to that extent. Like something about like your worth being tied up on having someone else, or like being in some type of partnership. Like, you know how people say, oh, by this age you should be married, you should have a baby, you should, like something along those lines. Like, you know, you've acquired materialistically, but like you still feel like you haven't done it all, because you haven't like been in a relationship or like or serious commitment, or you haven't had like you know, like a life partner, or you haven't been married. Like you feel like there's something like a life step that you haven't completed, like a you know, like in Xbox, achievement unlocked. It's just like you feel like you haven't unlocked that achievement yet. Like the angel's saying to look for a sign. Okay, signs could be in your dreams, it could be, you know, repetitive numbers, it could be like maybe an animal that you see a lot, it could be feathers, or like, you know, whenever I see feathers, I'm like, oh, I'm on the right path. Coins too. If you see coins on the ground, that's also a sign of like the angels trying to communicate with you. And when you see those signs, like think about like what is it that you thought about when you got that sign. Okay. 9, 10, and 7. Okay, so obviously you feel like, you know, you're one step right before completing, like, you know, like you feel like you have achieved that ultimate level of security and safety. And I feel it like it has to do with you being in a romantic relationship. Like you still don't feel like you've accomplished enough, because maybe you're doing it by yourself, or maybe like and the angels are saying to visualize success, because like if you want something, to achieve something, just visualize it. If you've obtained all these materials already by yourself, like whatever it may be, it may be the car that you wanted, that you manifested, the house that you wanted, that you manifested, the job that you wanted, that you manifested. If you can manifest this, then why can't you manifest romance? Why can't you manifest true love? Why can't you manifest that? Who says you can't? I'm not saying to go out and do some like love spells and ish, but like, you know, like visualize what it is that you want. Don't visualize like and set intentions on one specific person. Set the intentions on like the characteristics of the person, of that person, and what you want them to embody. And then think about, okay, am I embodying those qualities? I can't ask somebody to be X, Y, and Z if I myself don't embody those qualities. Like, you got to be realistic here. And I think that the channel messages had a lot to do with that. And also to be mindful with the cups, like the choices that are going to be offered to you. You might not see them now, okay? Or you might think they're not there. But be mindful of not taking just the first cup that comes along. Because, like, yeah, there's fish in the sea, but, like, There's also sharks. There's also jellyfish. There's also stingrays in there. Like, be mindful of what opportunities you're accepting. And I feel like with the look for a sign too, it's like warning you to like look for the red flags. If you've been in like, you know, relationships that didn't end up ideal, and you come across those red flags, like don't do an injustice to yourself by like people pleasing and like staying somewhere or giving someone a chance that like does something that's a big deal breaker for you. Don't settle. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't settle. You're undecided if you even have options. Maybe you're not seeing them right now. As we did talk about like that whole seeing is believing thing a few readings ago. I feel like you're not seeing them, or they're not coming to you fast enough for you that you're like, do I even have options? Like, ain't nobody like shooting their shot. Ain't nobody, you know, letting it themselves be known. Like, what is that? No, cuffing season. Hey, nobody let their intentions be known for cuffing season. Oh my god, I just noticed I had my mic. I didn't even have my mic plugged in. I hope that this recorded this, because that would be a really like sucky. Or I must have fell off. I didn't even see it. Yeah, there's something here about letting go about something from the past. Okay, Six of Cups in the reverse. Okay. Or maybe you took off the rose-colored, you know, glasses that you had regarding some type of love situation. You know it's not going to come back. You know, once that mask fell, that's it for you. Like, you saw what it is and you're not going back to that. What I want to ask, okay, is they're telling you to look for a sign. And we did go into that. Let me talk about the Six of Cups too. Can you give me a possible outcome for the collective? Possible outcome. The Magician in the reverse. And the Six of Air. Yeah, there's something, you have to mentally walk away from something or someone that was like trying to manipulate you, or maybe like walk away emotionally from manifesting something that's not for your highest good. Okay, maybe you don't have the whole truth at this time about someone or something. Okay, be mindful of not manipulating situations and be mindful of not manipulating outcomes. So guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I'm available for personal readings, parties, and events. All my information is within the description box. I'm doing in-person readings on Sunday at Crystals Unlimited in Stanford. I'll be doing discounted readings and selling discounted items from my shop. And if you can't make it, you can always book with me on linktree.com. My information is in the description box, and my items on sale on my Etsy, etsy.com/shop/Phoenix Ascension 333. I'll see you guys in the next reading. Take care.